Took me a while to get here. I've got a weak connection, apparently, so I hope this works. Fingers crossed. So, time for a cuppa. Sip of me cuppa. So, what are you up to today? It's Monday, and that means the start of a brand new week. Brilliant, exciting times when it's a brand new week, isn't it? It seems something like a fresh page in a book. It really is a great time. Don't know why, it just always feels that way. So what have you been up to? I'd love to know what you've done so far today. I'm a little bit later today. I got started doing some stuff straight away, and I just no, I want to stay with this. So basically, I've been working on social media today, starting to schedule and get things out there. Properly I think my printer needs cutting. And getting things out there and starting to be seen. Because sometimes it's very easy to get lost in our own little world, isn't it, and not to get out there. So that's been part of my day today. And also, I've been editing posts for the Craft Biz project on a Handcrafted Business website, and we've got 2 new ones going on, and they're brilliant. They're both by Jane Galley. That's going on. They're already on. And the first one is all about impressions, really, and the impressions that you give your followers and your likers, because sometimes we all just kind of have down days, don't we? All like, fed up today. And if you're not careful, you're going to express that on your Facebook page, and you'll whinge and you'll moan. And one of the favourite topics is moaning about Facebook on Facebook, isn't it? It's like, oh, why did I not show my post? Or, no one's seeing me. If only, why do I have to pay for this? All of that stuff goes on. But that really is giving a really bad impression to anybody who sees what you're doing, any of your potential customers. It's not the impression you want to give across. You want to be this happy, friendly, nice person that actually people want to come and buy from. They want to get to know. They want to connect with you, and so they'll start to trust you and buy from you. So be careful with that, and have a read of Jane's post over on A Handcrafted Business as part of the Craft Biz project, the support, handmade biz support. That's my other hashtag, handmade biz support. And the other one that's on there as well, and again by Jane, is things that I wish I'd known. Hi Lana, before starting specifically about her Facebook page, and there's some great tips in there as well. And again, it's very much about being a friend. Now obviously you've got to be careful, you don't want to cross that line, but you want people to know, like, and trust you. So you have to kind of head for the friendship rather than that kind of like aloof business person. Oh, hi Jane, just talking about your posts. We've got 2 posts live on A Handcrafted Business, the Craft Biz project today, both by Jane, who's just here. So pop over and have a read. Hi Kirsty, hi Ashley, hi Jane. I'm talking about you. Were your ears burning? I'm here listening, so glad I've not missed it. No, you've not missed it. I had a bit of a late start today. I was so busy getting on with stuff, social media stuff, and really just wanting to get some stuff scheduled and out there. What I don't want to be doing, and what you shouldn't be doing with social media, is spending all day, every day on social media. We all do it, don't we? It's all so easy to open up Facebook and leave it sat there. Hide, they're brilliant. It's so easy to sit there and just have it open and respond to every single notification as they happen. But that really is distracting from what it is that you should be working on, because that isn't where you're going to grow your business. So the best way to do is to get ahead and to schedule your social media, so that actually you know it's just happening, and you've only got to nip on once in the morning, maybe once in the afternoon, for 10-15 minutes to go in and check out what's happening and response. Hi Jan, good to see you. So yeah, don't waste time on Facebook and let your days just fritter away. Get scheduled, get ahead of yourself, and by scheduling as well, it also means that you get to think about your business and what it is that you want to achieve within your business, and schedule so that you're meeting those targets or working towards those targets. Oh, I'm loving all the likes floating across the screen. Yay! So that's what I was doing this morning. So it meant I thought, no, I'm going to do it this afternoon instead, rather than disrupt the flow. You know, it's like when you're in the flow with something, you want to carry on, whether it's making or whether it's marketing. So yeah, so what have you been up to today? What have you been doing? What have you done so far on this wonderful Monday morning? I'm being all positive about Mondays. I'm fed up with seeing so many people post, oh, it's Monday. Hate them. No, it's good that it's Monday. if you're doing a business that you love, if you're working in a business that kind of like you love to spend your time on, unless of course you've got a day job you've got to go to first, if you're getting up to deal with your customers and to work with your craft and to work in your business, then you should love it, even if it's a social media, Lana. Because think about it, right? If you know your ideal customers, if you really know your niche and you are in your own sweet spot in your business, then all social media really is doing is talking about what it is that you love. And we all like talking about what we love, right? Or is that just me? Could just be me, couldn't it? So, but no, seriously, if you hate social media, then you're not doing something quite right. Because it shouldn't be the time drain. It shouldn't be boring. You shouldn't hate it, because that will come across in what that you do. So grab my ebook, grab my Know Your Niche marketing course, and get to know, class, and get to know your ideal customer. Get to know the people that you really want to be working with, your own personal sweet spot, so that you're happy. And when you're on social media, you're talking to people and you're in your flow, and all you're doing is telling people who love what you do that this is what I'm doing. How wonderful is this? How lucky am I? And that's what should be coming across on your social media. And again, it links into Jane's article about impressions. If all you're doing is whinging and moaning on social media, then you're going to be putting off your customers. So you want to be showing off your best. You want to be showing you at your happiest. You want to be excited. So when you're actually on social media on a day-to-day basis, it sometimes isn't the best time to do it. Sometimes the best time to do social media is when your head is in a really great space. Ooh, funny fingers pointing up at me. It's funny the things that you see yourself doing on camera that you don't even realise that you do. So when you're in a really, really good space, when you're having a great time, that's the best time to get on and schedule some of your social media, because that will come across in what it is that you're writing. If you're sat there and you're finding it hard to think what to do, and you're finding it hard to do this and hard to do that, then you're not going to get that enthusiasm over in your posts. It just isn't going to be there. And you really do need that in it. You need that enthusiasm. Paula, struggle to get reach on my page. Yes, we all do at the moment. But do you know what? If you put some good posts on social media that your ideal customer will love, then a couple of those people will start to like them. You use that targeting on the post, the little targeting bits, so you're targeting the right people about the right topics. So Facebook knows who to show it to. Even within the restrictions of who already likes your page, you want to filter that down. And the more people that like it straight away, it's the snowball effect. You start by talking to yourself. Jane used to hate social media, but love the interaction I'm getting on my page. Got some interesting comments on my video this morning. Yeah, I mean, it is, and it's keeping going, isn't it, Jane? I mean, how many times have I said, no, keep going. You're fine, keep going. And it is, but it's getting out there. It's talking to other people. Read Jane's post. Jane's post over on A Handcrafted Business on the Craft Biz Project, and read her post, because was it last week, Jane? Was it last week? That you had that order from a lady who you know sees your post regularly but doesn't ever interact with you, doesn't ever like, doesn't ever leave a comment, doesn't ever share, knowing you don't know that she's there, and yet she ordered from you because she's still seeing you on social media. So don't give up on it. Don't. Just keep going. Change the way you word things maybe. Be very positive and very interesting, and post about things that you want your niche to care about. You've got to post, I'm going to say you want your niche to care about you, because you are targeting your niche, so you've got to write things for your niche. Yes, it was last week, good. So yeah, I mean, but don't spend too much time on it. Social media is not the be all and end all of your business. Social media is just part of your marketing. It's just a small, tiny part of it. Whether you're marketing on your business, I'm just glancing at the time there, marketing and your business, there's the phone. I'm going to ignore it though. Luckily, the one that's here is dead, so we're not completely deafened by it. So, with marketing, let's get back to the point. So, marketing isn't just made up of social media. It's made up of, I'm just going to do the 4 Ps of marketing. This is from the Chartered Institute of Marketing, and this is their basic teaching. And their basic teaching is a product, price, place, and promotion. So, the 4 Ps of marketing. And promotion, And social media comes under promotion. It's not everything to do with promotion, it's just a little bit of promotion. So you think you've got 4 big categories within marketing, and social media is kind of just here. And yet, when we're on social media and every single day within our business, we seem to make social media almost the be all and end all of our marketing. And it isn't. Our marketing is all about the product, the price, the place, the promotion, and it's all around the customer. So the customer is right at the centre, or you and the customer. If I'm honest, it's you and the customer next to each other, and it's your sweet spot, it's your niche customer, and it's getting the product right, so you're selling the right products, it's getting the pricing right, so you're making money and your customer's happy to pay. It can't just be a price that your customer is happy to pay, but you don't make any money. And if you're trying to charge too much, so you're making way too much money, then your customer might not be happy again. So you've got to find that balance. Pricing is a real balancing act. But you've got to make money or you haven't got a business. One of my soapboxes, not going to go any further. Place, so where you're available for people to buy from. And again, it shouldn't really be social media. There's so many more better places to play. Getting tangled with my words because I'm sure that wasn't a very good sentence. But there are better places to sell than social media. For one, selling on social media, it doesn't really instill trust. It's a little bit fly-by-night. It's a little bit side of the road. It's a little bit kind of like, oh, I'm expecting to get a bargain from somebody in the pub when you sell on social media. If you want to be a professional and you want to make money, then you need to be selling in places where you are seen as the professional. Whether it's your own website or whether it's Etsy or whether it's Handcrafted Marketplace or anywhere. But you need that. You need to be in the right place for where your ideal customer want to buy from you. Now, sometimes you might find the ideal customer hates Etsy. Not everybody's a fan of it. So you need to get it right for your customer as well as for you. So product, price, place and promotion. And promotion is basically everybody when they think of marketing only thinks of promotion. So promotion is everything from business cards and branding to social media and PR and leaflets and advertising and anything and everything you can do to get your name out there. It might even be putting the name of your business on your car so when you drive around locally everybody knows who you are and what you do. Or it might be giving leaflets out and going up and down the road, or it can be social media. So don't get too caught up on social media, but do schedule it ahead of time and don't waste your time on it, because as you can see, there's so much more out there that needs your work, that needs your consideration. And at the centre of it is getting to know your customer. If you do not know your customer, then you're not going to succeed on any of these. Whew, soapbox. Calm, Nicola. Calm me right down. Can you see, I'm a bit passionate about that one. So you really do need to know your customer. Now, if you're sat there thinking, how do I get to know my customer? Help. I do actually have a class, and I do have a class that's only £7. Absolute bargain. If you want it, you have to sign up for my freebie. It's the only way to get it unless you are an Academy member, and if you're one of my Handcrafted Business Academy members, then you get it as one of your monthly tutorials, as well as getting me in the group, as well as getting monthly Q&As with me as well there. So you get more on top. The class at £7 is completely standalone. So have a look if you're stuck on your niche, because your niche and your ideal customer are at the centre of everything. If you are posting on social media and you're getting no interaction, you've got one of two reasons for that. And the first one is that you've not got the right people liking your page. That the people who like your page, or who are your fans on Twitter, or who are your followers on Instagram, or who are following your boards on Pinterest, just actually have no interest in you. They don't care about you. And if they don't care about you, you're not going to get that link when you post anything, so they don't connect. And if they're not connecting with you, then you're not going to get the engagement. Now, if you've collected your fans through things like ladders, if you've collected people that you know because you've kind of just added people to groups randomly, or which is really rude, by the way, you don't ever do that, or you've kind of invited people because they're friends and they think, oh, do you know what, I'm going to support them. But then they have connected, then they're not going to respond to what it is that you're putting out there. You need to be going out yourself and making those connections with people and getting to know them, so then they can choose to come and follow your page. If it's a like for a like, that person doesn't care about you. So you've got the wrong people. That's the first big mistake. The second mistake is that you've got the right people, but you're not saying the right things, that you're not resonating with them, that you don't actually really understand what's in their head or what it is that they want to know or what it is that interests them. For example, okay, I'm drinking a cup of tea right now, trying to think of an example. So for example, cup of tea right now. If I've got a page and it's full of tea drinkers and I start commenting about what a lovely cup of coffee I've got, well, okay, the controversy might get comments and get interaction. People go, what do you mean you're drinking a cup of tea, cup of coffee? No, where's your cup of tea? All that kind of comment might happen. But actually, you could go the other way as well. You could have nobody respond because, oh, I'm not interested in the best cup of coffee ever. You've got to hit that mark. You've got to hit the right thing. So, there you go. Social media, it all still centres around your ideal customer. Your product, your price, your place, your promotion, which includes social media, includes targeting anything for any magazines for PR. It just, just anything. You want it to be within that circle of your niche. So please, 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 if you're stuck, take a look at my free The Art of Marketing ebook. And when you get that, I will send you an offer. Hi, Louise. I'll send you an offer for Know Your Niche class. And I say it's an absolute bargain at £7. You can't get, what can you get for £7 that's going to make the world of difference to your business? Not a lot. So that offer's there if you want it. So, hi Louise. Louise is my partner in crime with A Handcrafted Marketplace. Paula, you already have. So yeah, me and Louise, we're on A Handcrafted Marketplace. And it's fab. And if you want somewhere new to sell, then have a look at ahandcraftedmarketplace.co.uk, put in an application, and Louise will be the one that checks it all out and has a look at it and decides if we're a good fit. Because in the same way when I'm saying you need to know your niche, we like to think that we know our niche as to who our ideal customer is and what it is they're going to like and appreciate. So Louise, we picks everything. She's not sure. She does come to me sometimes and she'll say, what do you think? But most of the time, Louise is pretty on the ball and she knows exactly what our Handcrafted Marketplace customers are going to be interested in and what they're going to want. And so she goes through and she has a look at everything. So if you're interested in somewhere new to sell, if you're looking for something different, and if you're happy and confident to do a video, Louise will have a chat with you and we'll really get you and your personality and your products out there. So Handcrafted Marketplace. Go and have a look. Oh, it's time for another sip on my cuppa. That's all right, Paula. Though multitasking is also known as multi-failing. Focus on one task at a time. Exactly what I was like today. I did say earlier I was trying to schedule some social media. It was trying because I haven't quite got to where I wanted to, but I'm just got a couple of clicks to go. So I actually use a online service. That's the word I'm looking for. An online service called Hootsuite. So I use Hootsuite, and it means I can bulk schedule and get everything up there quite quickly. You use an Excel spreadsheet and just flip it all up. It's much easier, isn't it, Jane? I've converted Jane. I'm a bad influence on Jane. So, you're all very quiet. So what else have you all been working on today? Here I am. I'm drinking my cuppa and I'm looking at this behind me. That was by Nikki, vintage artist. She's also available on a Handcrafted Marketplace. Actually, I think she's put her stock on hold at the moment because she had a couple of events, so she didn't want to kind of... She can't sell in too many places when you've only got one thing, can you? One of each thing. So, Louise, what are you up to? It's a big mug, this. What's the time? How are we doing? We're doing all right. So, Paula, you went on a free marketing course this morning, so what did you learn? Anything you want to share? Any bits of gossip? Or gossip, that's wrong. Any tidbits that are going to really help other people? Is that late for this month or early for next month? You've caught me, Jane. It's early for next month, actually. It's the rest of this month and next month. You're working on AHM. Glad to hear it. Louise and I are planning as well. When on Wednesday we're going to go out and about because the Studley Arts workshops are all open. and there's galleries all over the place, so we're going to go and have a look. Yay! Hi, Nikki! Oh dear, yeah. It's very apt as the way I'm drinking my cuppa. Though, it's not quite a matching mug or cup, is it? Maybe I need a proper teacup. There's also. Whew, looking for new sellers. Yes, definitely, we want new sellers. Videos for Ask Loopy tomorrow. Ooh, Jan, I nearly missed your comment, Jan. They're zooming through. Well done. So Paula, what did you learn on the marketing course? Jane, yes, I am late for this month. I was behind this month, but better late than never. So I'm scheduling for the rest of this month and next month as well. That's organised, isn't it? Jan, wedding dress and bridesmaid alterations. Oh, gosh, show some pictures of those. It is wedding season, isn't it? It's full pelt today. What was it? Oh, it's summer solstice. Oh, I'd nearly forgotten. So yeah, we definitely want new sellers. Definitely. So what videos have you got for Ask Loopy tomorrow, Jane? What's that all about? Tired today? Shouldn't be tired after a weekend, should you? Shouldn't be. I am though. Anyway, what did you get up to over the weekend? Were there craft fairs on? Now, a serious question here for anybody who does craft fairs. I really would like to know, how are they going for you? If you're doing events and you're doing... It's the first thing I noticed, Nikki. Looks really good. It's good. It's cool. If you've done events recently and craft fairs recently, how are they going for you? Because I'm hearing mixed results. Well, not even mixed results, really. I'm not hearing particularly great results. I'm not hearing about many that are successful at the moment and many that are going well. So I'd love to hear how they're going for you. Really would love to hear how it's going for you. And any tips that you've got for finding good craft fairs, particularly. Do you find that actually you're better to go, don't pick on my pictures, Louise. You know why? It's because Neil was bumping into them yesterday. Crowding 4 people into my office at one point yesterday. It didn't work. And tripping over a dog didn't help either. And also, my camera's also not straight. And they are up and down deliberately. So yeah, let me know about how you're finding craft fairs. Let me know. Lana, I don't go to them anymore, never made a profit. Is that because you were going to ones which weren't specialised enough, or were you going to cheap ones? Were you going to high-end ones? Because there's all different types of craft fairs, isn't there? So I'd love to try and work out what works still as far as craft fairs are concerned for everybody. Do you need to go to a specialist event? Do you need to go to a high-end event? Is it those kind of like village halls ones that aren't working anymore, or is it across the board? I'm not sure. I stopped them a couple of years ago, yeah. I say I don't tend to recommend them, but I do know that some people have great success, and I'd like to pin down why they have success and which ones work, so we can start to get that out there. But selling online has to be the place to be at the moment, because the world is your oyster. So yeah, I'm ignoring your comment again about my pictures, Lynn. It was more, Paula, so what did you do? Use more by finding out UIC. Fantastic. And ensuring your business is in line with the law. Yep, you've got to be legal. I've got posts on that on the Handcrafted Business as well. Ensuring the name you're using is not being used by anybody else. And ensuring you keep good records. Ensuring your price is correct. They made a debate as to whether or not you should post the price when posting on Facebook. Ooh, and what did you decide? I don't tend to post the price on anything for a Handcrafted Marketplace on Facebook. Might occasionally. But yeah, what do you think? What was the outcome? I think it's a bit of both, if I'm honest. I think sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. And you go with the flow and you see what works. It's all about testing and tweaking. Sometimes you can make a stated opinion about something and you'll go down that road and then you discover you've got it completely and utterly wrong and you've wasted 3 months, 6 months or whatever it is that you've done not doing it that way. Whereas if you try both, then you get to know for real, don't you? You know what your audience wants. It's all about what your audience want and what they're used to. It also depends if you're selling on Facebook or if you want to get people back to your website or back to Etsy or back to a Handcrafted Marketplace. So yes, Lou. So I never found them profitable either, Nikki. They weren't the right ones for me. They were local ones, so too small and not the right buyers. I'm finding exhibitions in the gallery shop the best at the moment. Websites at the standstill, so I need to work on getting moving again. Yeah, your problem with the website is you can't stop. You need to consistently have that marketing happening to drive the people back to your website, which is why something like Hootsuite and scheduling is really, really great. So you can at least get your social media side of it working and consistent without having to be there all the while. Jen, I tried child-based ones. People just wanted bargains, not enough high-end. Yeah, I think that's your problem. It's you get people who you end up with the wrong ideal customer. If you haven't got your ideal customer going to the niche, then it isn't going to be right for you. Renting shells also doesn't work for me. Now, Lana, I'm going to... Right, so you were at lower price craft fairs, but renting shells doesn't work for you. Don't make that as a sweeping judgment. Be very careful there, Lana, because you are making a very big sweeping judgment, whereas actually it could just be that they were the wrong shops. Maybe think about who your ideal customer is, dig deep into who your ideal customer is and your niche, and then identify any other shops that actually might work. You've got to be in the right shops. Paula, it was a bit split really. A lot of people said it puts them off buying. I said I don't post my price, and everyone says that would put them off making contact with me, so kind of left me a bit deflated as to whether I'm doing it correctly. Mix and match. Try it, test it, tweak it, try without and try with. See what gets results. What you do need to be careful of is that Facebook quite often sees that if you include the price, then they might see it as spammy. Hi Tanya, lovely to see you. I loved your comment earlier on one of last week's videos. Was it Fridays? I've lost track of what I said when. But yeah, love your comment there about not asking what people think of your work. So yeah, Paula, test it and tweak it. Give it a go and try it. Just be very careful, because sometimes Facebook does see certain things as spammy, and that can also reduce your reach, because the last thing Facebook wants is it doesn't want to be spammy. It doesn't want its users, its audience to feel that other people are just spamming them. So if you use the word free, if you use like, comment, share, sometimes putting the price on, if you're saying buy this now or any of that type of stuff, Facebook will go, nope, don't want to show people that. So that can affect your reach. So just be very, very friendly. And just, yeah, just relax with it. Go with the flow. When you're on social media, you're talking to friends. So don't go posting as if I'm answering the phone and I'm talking to a complete unknown stranger and I've put my telephone voice on. Hello. Yes, hello. I've got a terrible telephone voice, haven't I? Blimey, you can tell I don't ever use that. So you don't want to be that. You want to be that person that you are. That person who'd sit and have a cuppa with a friend and talk in the same kind of ways that you would. Be friendly. Be approachable. Oh, so Tanya, what have you been up to today? What have you done? I'm interested. Do you know, Tanya, I was catching up with the Great British Sewing Bee not long ago and watching the International Week and all those gorgeous dresses at the end, and all I did was think of you and your work. All those gorgeous fabrics. Ooh, they were beautiful. That last challenge. Yeah, well, I kept thinking, it's like, oh, I know someone who does that. I know a very clever lady. Did you watch it, Tanya? Did you see it? Oh, just had a fly try to get in a closed window. Oh, you wouldn't believe what I did last week. Made me think of it then. I got myself locked. Where my dad is, my dad's got a flat on first floor, and it's a communal garden. But I had to go out into the garden and sort some stuff out, and I managed to lock myself out, and you can't get back in. I ended up having to throw stones up at his window to try and get his attention to come and let me in. Hopeless. Being really blonde at the moment, forgetting everything. So, Nikki, what kind of tweets, posts should I be doing to get people to my website, especially if they're scheduled? I'm not sure, and I find it easy to chat with people, but I'm not reaching them from my website, I guess. Right, Nikki, next Tuesday is Q&A, Academy Q&A. Can we answer that one then? Can we? Can we do that one in the Academy Q&A? Because I think that's a great question. Yeah, I want to give it longer than I've got now. So can you go and post that in that group? Pew, that way. I don't know where it's that way. Could he? That way, couldn't it? I mean, dancing a bit. No, International Week was my favourite. It was a really good week. And I just sat there looking at it going, oh, it's Tanya's. It's Tanya. Ah, that's what I did. Had to refresh. Oh, sorry, Nikki. I was saying, could you go ask that in the Academy group? Nikki's one of my Academy members. So yeah, if you go post that in the Academy group, and I'll answer that. It's not tomorrow, but it's next Tuesday is the Q&A. I thought it was tomorrow this morning. And then I looked and went, oh, I've gained a week. Very nice to gain a week. So yeah, it's a good job I didn't post in the group first, isn't it? So yeah, ask that and I'll answer it. In fact, pop it over in the group and we'll start a conversation on it, and we'll come back to it in the Q&A next week as well. Okay. I'm looking at the time thinking, I've got to get this video uploaded to YouTube and over to the website. I'm in a very movie mood, aren't I, apparently? Over to the website before having to go and pick up the kids. Thankfully, it stopped raining. So, I'm currently turning some of my cards into pictures. I think that would sell better as artwork on the cards on customers. Ooh, exciting. Have you worked out your niche, Tanya? Is this what they want, or is this just a random idea that you've had? Have you tested the market? And go show us some stuff in the academy. Let's have a brainstorm in the academy for you as well. Tanya's another academy member. It's fab having you all here. It really is. Right then. So I was thinking that tomorrow was going to be a late FB Live, but it's not going to be because the Q&A is next Tuesday. That's my Academy Q&A. What I do is every month I have a live Q&A session for all Academy members. Well, not all, for all Gold Academy members and higher. So they can just come and ask any questions they want. And we can be on for a couple of hours sometimes. I can talk, I can chat. When it comes to marketing, I'm in my sweet spot. I'm there. I'm on fire. It really, and I feel great at the end of it because it's been it's just brilliant. So if anybody out there is still thinking that social media isn't going right for them, then they're not putting the right things on there, because they're not putting things that are coming from their heart. It needs to come from here. You make from the heart, you make because you love it, and the same has to come across in all your marketing as well. And if you're not loving it, then let's find a way for you to love it. But it starts with knowing your customer, knowing your ideal niche first. Know your sweet spot and know your niche, and they all come colliding together. Been thinking it for a while, and then someone actually commissioned it. Oh, that's brilliant. Fantastic. You're going to put those on a Handcrafted marketplace? Yeah. Yeah, I'm agreeing with you. You're agreeing with me as I nod, aren't you? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah. Sounds exciting, Tanya. Into the academy and tell me more about them, because I'm about to close now. I am looking at the time. So, I don't know. I've said so much. I don't know what to... Yeah, make sure you know your niche. Make sure... I was trying to think how to close, but make sure you know who your niche is. Know your ideal customer is, because that way you're going to be able to target everything you do, from your product, your price, your place, and your promotion. 4 P's of marketing as far as the Chartered Institute of Marketing are concerned. And whilst a lot of theoretical marketing doesn't translate into running a handmade business, that does... because it gives you a really great format to think about what it is that you're doing. So you've got your product, you're selling your product, you're making your product. That's where that's your business. That's what you're doing. Your pricing, you've got to get your pricing right. If you don't get your pricing right, then you haven't got a business. Because either you're too high and you're not selling, or you're too low and you're not making any money and you can't survive like that. Or your place, you're not selling in the right place. So whether it's a craft fair, or whether it's Etsy, or whether it's a handcrafted marketplace, or whether it's not on the high street, or whether it's Amazon, or whether it's anywhere at all, you've got to have that place right. And I wouldn't rely on one either. You do not want all your eggs in one basket. And then you've also got your promotion, which is everything to do with social media and your PR and your branding and just getting your name out there and getting in front of your ideal customer. So yeah, go for it. Use that format, use the product, the price, the place, and the promotion to think about your business and think about, are you getting this right? Paula, would you post a picture of the packaging, my jewellery box, for example, on Facebook as well, please? Yes! Oh, God, yes, packaging is really important. People love to know how things are going to arrive to them. It's part of who you are and what you do, and it shows how important your packaging is to people. Make sure it's a good picture, though. Make sure it's the best you can do and the best it's going to be. You always want to be showing it your best. Those first impressions count, remember? So we've got those 2 new articles over on A Handcrafted Business to go and read by Jane. Thanks, Jane, for those, about impressions and what she wishes she'd known before she started her Facebook page and for her craft business. And if you haven't already, while you're over there, download the Art of Marketing ebook. And if you really are struggling with your niche get that class. You won't regret it. And that's it. I'm going to go today. I'm going to get this video uploaded to YouTube. If you've missed any of these, you can find them all over on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, or you can nip over to A Handcrafted Business, and in the blog I'm putting them all there as well. I have missed 2 days. I've missed the first day where I just kind of sat here and hadn't got a clue what to talk about because I was eating the frog, and I've also missed the other day where I had no service and no signal, and I was stood in the corner and going, I can't do this today, it's just not working, on a short 2-minute video where I managed to get some mobile service. But other than that, they are all there. Okay, so I shall see you soon. Bye bye. Have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Bye.